this, but the prosthetics that they put on my face, I had one over my eye. So basically what they did is they poured plaster over my face, and they took a cast mold of my face, and then they cut out the eye part, and they made a prosthetic that looked like my eye. So they put that over my eye so that my eye was essentially closed underneath. They put a nose piece on so my nose looked like it was broken. They put cotton balls in my mouth so my cheeks looked swollen. They put blood all over my face. Trying to think of what else they did. I don't know. It was horrible. And I had to spend about 6 or 7 hours in that makeup. And then the hardest part about working with prosthetics is it's not about not being able to like make facial or make faces or use your facial muscles or anything like that. For me it was the end scene once Sam and Adam get pulled into the hole. The hole closes up and then Dean crawls forward to pick up the rings. And it was kind of an emotional scene, and I had this stuff all over my face, and so I was actually crying underneath the prosthetic, which all that did was make the glue moist, and then the glue started getting into my actual eye, and so the eyepiece started like melting off because of the water, the salt from my tears, and it was just horrible. And you know, so we did it as fast as we could, and then I took that thing off. And the oddest part about having one eye closed for 7 hours is that my brain stopped using this eye and only started, so I was now seeing in 2 dimension, which was weird at first because I stood up and I was like, oh, I don't have any like depth perception because I've just got one eye. And then but then my brain like adjusted itself, and I was able to walk around and eat food and run my lines and do the scene and do everything. And then finally, when after the 6 or 7 hours was done, I took the makeup off, and now I was like dizzy, like vertigo, like trying to walk back to my trailer. It was because now my brain had to readjust itself. I mean, the human body's amazing like that. It instantly adjusted itself to, you know, seeing with one eye or seeing with 2 eyes. So that was really weird. I've never dealt with that before. But yeah, that was terrible. I'm like, come on, do I really have to put prosthetics all over my face? Can't we just like bloody it up? And they're like, no, we're going big time now. And why is it always Dean? It's always Dean. We also have this, there's also kind of a running joke on set that I personally hate blood, the fake blood, the makeup blood, because it's sticky, it gets everywhere, it doesn't come off, it stains, it's just uncomfortable. And so whenever it says, you know, Dean gets hit and blood flies, and I'm like, really? And the kid, we get away, and it's always in the mouth. Like, they always want to put blood in the mouth, and it's just, I don't know if you guys have ever played with makeup blood, but it does not taste good at all. And it's always, you know, you gotta like put it in your teeth, and you have to do it after every take. So there's like this squirt bottle that Sarah, our makeup artist, has, and she'll come in and be like, okay, roll sound, and action. I'm just like, ugh, the whole take. So I was very unenthusiastic about filming that last scene. It was, I don't like that. There was another scene too, the end of season 3, when Dean went to hell, and I had the hooks, and there was blood everywhere. That sucked.